Have you ever contemplated relocating to the alluring state of South Carolina? Before you set your sights on this southern gem, consider this. Are you truly equipped to confront the fascinating, often perplexing realities beneath the surface of the Palmetto State? South Carolina beckons with undeniable allure, but beneath the surface, a tapestry of facts and statistics tells a story of wonder and challenge. 7. Climate. When considering a relocation to the beautiful state of South Carolina, it's imperative to take a deep dive into the climate, as it plays a pivotal role in the daily life of its residents. South Carolina is well known for its humid subtropical climate, a defining characteristic that can significantly impact your comfort and lifestyle. This climate brings blazing hot summers, especially along the coastal regions, where average temperatures frequently soar into the high 90 degrees Fahrenheit. What truly distinguishes South Carolina's climate, however, is its humidity levels. Throughout the summer, humidity consistently exceeds 70%, creating an atmosphere that often feels much hotter than the actual temperature suggests. This combination of sweltering heat and high humidity can present a substantial challenge for those looking to settle in the state. Living in South Carolina means coping with these climatic conditions, and it's vital to assess your ability to adapt before moving. 6. Hurricanes. Hurricanes are critical to consider when considering a move to South Carolina. The state's coastline is susceptible to these powerful storms due to its proximity to the Atlantic Ocean. South Carolina's hurricane season typically spans from June 1st to November 30th each year, during which the coastal regions remain on heightened alert. Throughout the years, South Carolina has witnessed the wrath of major hurricanes, leaving indelible marks on the state's history. Iconic events such as Hurricane Hugo in 1989 and Hurricane Florence in 2018 are vivid reminders of the real threats posed by these natural disasters. These formidable storms, with their torrential rains, howling winds, and devastating storm surges, have underscored the paramount importance of preparedness and resilience for anyone considering life in South Carolina. This entails not only staying informed about weather forecasts and evacuation plans, but also preparing your home and family for the possibility of these natural disasters. 5. Income and job opportunities. Income and job opportunities should be carefully considered when moving to South Carolina, as they are pivotal in shaping your overall quality of life. According to data from the U.S. Census Bureau in 2020, the median household income in South Carolina was reported to be $56,227. This figure underscores an important aspect of South Carolina's economic landscape. Its income levels tend to be lower than the national average. This income disparity can directly and significantly impact the financial well-being of its residents. Lower income levels may affect your ability to afford housing, education, healthcare, and other essential expenses. Analyzing this into your decision-making process when considering a move to the state is necessary. However, it's worth noting that income and job prospects can vary widely depending on the specific industry and location within South Carolina. The state's economy encompasses diverse sectors, including manufacturing, tourism, healthcare, and technology. 4. Education. When embarking on relocating to South Carolina, one cannot overlook the critical aspect of education. The state's public education system has faced its fair share of challenges, particularly in funding and educational outcomes. As a stark indicator, in 2020, South Carolina found itself ranked 48th in the nation for public education quality, a sobering revelation according to U.S. News and World Report. In light of South Carolina's education ranking, conducting thorough research into the local school districts that may become part of your daily life is imperative. Evaluating the quality of education, available extracurricular activities, and the overall educational environment should be paramount considerations. When contemplating moving to South Carolina, ensuring that the educational opportunities in your chosen area align with your family's expectations and requirements should be a top priority. It is a crucial step in guaranteeing that your children receive a high-quality education and have the best chance for academic success in a state where public education has faced challenges. 3. Healthcare. delving into the prospects of relocating to South Carolina, one must recognize the paramount importance of healthcare as a critical factor that demands your attention. The state's geographical diversity, encompassing bustling urban centers and tranquil rural landscapes, contributes to a landscape where access to healthcare services exhibits noticeable disparities across regions. South Carolina also grapples with a challenge beyond its picturesque vistas: a higher than average rate of uninsured individuals. This demographic peculiarity potentially casts a shadow over the accessibility of healthcare for some residents, underscoring the need for careful consideration. In your quest for healthcare reassurance, it is worth noting that South Carolina's major cities, including the vibrant Charleston, the bustling capital of Columbia, and the dynamic Greenville, are home to a wealth of high-quality healthcare facilities. However, for those considering settling in more remote or rural areas, the availability and proximity of healthcare resources may vary significantly. The choice of location thus becomes instrumental in ensuring that your healthcare needs can be adequately met. 2. Traffic and infrastructure. South Carolina, especially in its bustling urban hubs like Charleston and Greenville, frequently grapples with the formidable foe of traffic congestion. This challenge can test the patience of even the most seasoned commuters. Further complicating matters, South Carolina's road infrastructure has long been in the throes of ongoing issues, encompassing concerns ranging from maintenance woes to recurring congestion problems. These challenges can not only impact the efficiency of your daily commute, but also influence your overall quality of life in the state. It's imperative to recognize that public transportation options in many parts of South Carolina remain limited, reinforcing the reliance on personal vehicles for commuting needs. In this landscape, managing potential traffic-related challenges becomes a mere consideration and a daily reality, making it paramount to assess your transportation needs and strategize accordingly. In the throes of deciding whether to call South Carolina home, it is incumbent upon you to scrutinize the traffic conditions and infrastructure specific to your chosen area. Consider your daily commute and how it aligns with your lifestyle and preferences. 1. Cost of living. In the fiscal year 2020, South Carolina's cost of living was a testament to this appeal, comfortably residing below the national average. This favorable ranking is primarily attributable to the state's lower housing costs, a cornerstone of its economic advantage. However, in navigating the cost of living landscape, it's vital to remember that South Carolina's housing costs exhibit significant regional disparities. This discernment ensures that your new South Carolina chapter commences on a solid foundation that harmoniously accommodates your financial aspirations and housing needs, making your move a well-informed and strategic endeavor. That's a wrap for this episode of Avoid Moving to South Carolina unless you can handle these 7 facts. If you learned something, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the following video. This is Vacation Awaits.